This guy went undercover in a prison for 2 months and then found out one incredibly disturbing truth. 60 Days In is an A&E show in which 7 non-felons go undercover in the Clark County Jail. In case you read that sentence quickly, here's another way to describe it. 7 people who have no reason to be in jail purposely put themselves in danger for the sake of people's amusement. Why, you ask? Or perhaps, dear God, why? Great question. The idea came from Sheriff Jamie Noel, who wanted to uncover corruption as well as find opportunities to improve conditions for the inmates. As for the uncovering corruption portion of Noel's plan, so far, that part seems to be working. The undercover inmates have uncovered how drugs are smuggled through the prison. One of the undercover operatives has had to leave because he was assaulted, and another had to leave due to medical issues. But even though those things might not help the inmates, they make for good television, which is really disappointing given that Sheriff Jamie Noel's first and foremost mission is to help inmates. Has the show, as Noel wanted, helped uncover ways to improve conditions for inmates at all? One of the inmates, Zach, is a veteran. He served as a combat engineer in the Marines in Afghanistan. As a result, he has a special bond with another inmate and fellow Marine, Brian. The Marines aren't the only thing the two have in common. Both of them struggle with addiction. When Zach returned home from his deployment, he was spending more than $1,500 a month on alcohol. Brian, who's in jail on drug charges, is also an addict. Zach is all too familiar with the struggles that veterans face. He's an advocate for 22 Kill, a group founded because every day 22 veterans are killed by suicide. The group wants to raise awareness about the mental health issues that lead to suicide. When behind bars, veterans who saw combat are much more likely to experience mental health issues than non-veterans. What Zach discovered was that while resources for veterans did exist, resources like advocacy groups and Alcoholics Anonymous, most inmates had no idea. Part of the reason inmates who are veterans didn't know there were resources to help them is because they weren't told. Jail employees rarely advertised the fact that such programs existed. Though there's no word yet on what Sheriff Jamie Noel plans to do with that information, Zach's discovery could improve the lives of veterans serving time behind bars. As Zach says, regardless of whether or not they're in jail, they still took the same oath that they would protect the country with their life. They still deserve to be treated for issues they developed because of the oath that they took. Not only does Zach's discovery make the whole seemingly insane TV show worth it, but it makes Zach a hero a second time.